doing my 2025 perfume collection. I'm so excited to do this video. I've broken it down into a few different categories. And let me add, I'm no like perfume connoisseur, whatever that, perfumer, I don't know what that's called, but I'm not like a professional perfume person. I just know what I like, and I feel like I have a good-ish nose on like picking up different scents in perfumes. I'm gonna go through each of the categories, and then at the end I'll tell you my top 3 perfumes. I'm gonna try and explain in settings and scenes what a perfume smells like, because that's just the way that my brain works. Oh, by the way, if you're new here, please subscribe because I would love to have you, and if you're already subscribed, thank you so much. We are literally so close to 5,000. If you told like little me that, like 13-year-old Erin, whose biggest dream was to be a YouTuber and who felt like getting 100 subscribers at the time was very difficult, that she's at almost 5,000, she'd be very, very happy. And I just want to say thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. I know there's so many like different options of people and channels that you can watch and videos you could have clicked on. And I really appreciate that you clicked on this one. It means so much to me. And yeah, I'm just happy you're here. So anyways, okay, let's get into the video. First off, we're talking about florals. I want to add that a lot of these perfumes can go in multiple categories. I've just put them in the category that I think they resonate most with for me. And the first perfume is the Jimmy Choo I Want You perfume. First of all, this bottle is stunning. Like, please, she just needs to be displayed. She needs to be looked at constantly because she's gorgeous. The gold, the shape, the fact that it's clear. I love being able to see the liquid of a perfume. There's something very luxurious about that. I have my little ripped up pieces of paper here that we're going to use to spray the perfumes on, because I want to be able to like smell them as I talk about it, because some of these I actually haven't sprayed in quite a while. This perfume actually was one of my go-tos, like everyday perfumes a little while ago. I would say it was the beginning of beginning of this year or end of last year. It's very fresh. It's very like sweet, daytimey. It kind of reminds me of like a really innocent girl. Like imagine a girl wearing like a long flowy white dress. She's not necessarily like frolicking in a field, but she's probably like going to the mall with her friends or like on a walk with her dog. She's doing something very like everyday-esque. Kind of reminds me of the girl next door. Okay, now that I'm like describing this, that's basically what this perfume smells like. It smells like the girl next door. I think it really does work well for like during the daytime and especially in like the spring and summer, but it definitely could be worn as well in fall and winter. I think it's a great scent to mix with. I love mixing perfumes and like layering different scents. I'd probably put on like a little bit of a heavier scent with this one. So I have a perfume that I'm thinking of right now that I'd probably mix this one with, and that's the Burberry Goddess perfume. We'll get to her like near the end of this video, but I think that would work really well with this because this is just so light and like airy smelling, very like floral, soft, fresh. It smells like white florals and kind of like, it's reminding me of like peach or something, maybe raspberry, like that sort of note when it comes to like fruit. And I think that the heaviness of the Burberry Goddess, of like the vanilla and like that deep like sort of ambery scent would mix really well for like a nighttime scent with this. Okay, so taking a full turn, even though we're in the florals, this is now the YSL Libre perfume. And I've heard a lot of people talk about the intense scent, and I actually haven't ever tried it. I've never smelt that one, but I do have the original OG, and I really, really like her. I said that this is such a like different turn because that first scent is very innocent, very youthful, whereas I feel like this scent is very like sexy, sort of like grown woman smelling. I do think there's like a threat of it going too grandma-y if on the wrong maybe like skin type, like you know how like it mixes with your oils. I think that on certain people it could smell a little too grandma-y depending on how you turn your scents. I typically tend to turn my scents more like deep and sweet. I kind of make them a little more like musky, whereas I feel like other people might make them more like fruity or might bring out like more of those like floral notes, and that might be what makes it smell in my head like a little more grandma-y. But it really just depends. I think this is a great scent for work or for like a business, you know, like professional setting or a setting where you just need some confidence. I feel like it's a scent that really will make you feel like head tall, you're wearing your all black outfit, you're in your little heels. Like that's what this feels like to me. Like initially as I'm spraying this, it is very floral, but I know that once it dries down a little bit more, it is definitely like the vanilla comes through. It's not one that I really reach for too often, but whenever I do reach for it, I find that it lasts so long on my skin. YSL scents in general just like last really long, and I find that I sometimes struggle to have scents last on me. If you're the same way, my tips would be to use moisturizer moisturizer before you spray. Hydrated skin keeps scent lasting longer. It just like has something to cling to, whereas if it's dry, it kind of just like evaporates off of you in a way. And also use body oils underneath them, whether they're scented or unscented. I love like a fragrance oil. I'll show you the one that I use basically every day. If you have any tips, definitely let me know, because I'm still trying to figure out how to make them last like as long as I can. I wasn't sure if I was going to share my mini perfumes, like the travel sizes that I have, but I decided I was going to, because I do like to buy travel sizes before I buy a full perfume. So I'm going to share them. And the next one I have up is the YSL Mont Paris scent. This is literally done. Like, I can't even say that I have this anymore. This is basically done. I'm definitely going to be buying a full size of this perfume because I love this scent. Oh my god, I love this perfume. I need to get it before summer's over because it's just so summertime-y. There's definitely like a little bit, me waving this like so aggressively. There's definitely a little bit of like a fruity element to it. It's very pretty. Like, I feel like I want my hair to smell like this, if that makes sense. Like, this scent is very, very, very pretty. It smells kind of floral-y, very sweet, a little bit more fresh. I maybe should have actually put this in the fruity category over the floral category, because there is like a very fruity element to this. I just love this perfume. To me, this perfume smells like, oh my god, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it smells like, my first thought is just like a pretty girl, like a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful woman. But I don't know, like, there's so many different settings that she could be in. She could be in like a business setting. She could be on a first date. She could be literally frolicking in a field. She could be going shopping. She could be on a boat. She could be on the beach. She could be on a plane. Like, she literally could be anywhere. It's just like such a pretty scent. I need you to just go in store and smell this. This is reminding me right now that I need to go buy this perfume, because I do think this would become like an everyday wear for me if I had the full size. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. Another travel size perfume, we have the Gucci Flora Gorgeous Magnolia scent. And this is one of the like Gucci Flora perfumes that I actually don't see being talked about very often. Usually people are talking about the yellow one, but this purple one is really, really, really pretty. Again, this one has a little bit of like a fruity scent, but this one is definitely more floral than the last one. Very soft, but sweet at the same time. I feel like this is a good perfume if you're going to like a baby shower or a bridal shower. It's like a good daytime soft scent. Like, you're not going to give anyone a headache, but you do smell really, really, really nice, especially during the daytime. It has some sort of like underlying scent in it that I can't put my finger on that really is unique in a scent that I haven't really smelt before. There are some perfumes that I have here that I will literally explain to you as like, it smells like a perfume, and I hope you know what I mean when I say that, but like, it literally just has that like perfume scent, which I actually really like, but this perfume doesn't have that. This perfume very much has like, you smell like something, not you smell like a perfume. It's like you're around friends, you're around family, you're like outside, but like not doing like too much. You're not like gardening or something. You're just like enjoying being outside with like a little glass of white wine. Okay, so we're changing categories, and I actually said that we were gonna do fruity, but I changed it. It's not actually fruity, it's tropical fresh. It's basically what I think of when I think of like, you're on a beach, you're like an island girl. Like, that's very much the vibes that I'm feeling with these scents. So first one up, we have Carolina Herrera Good Girl Supreme. I feel like Carolina Herrera Good Girl, like the classic one, gets so much love. Even Blush, the pink one, gets a lot of love, but no one talks about this one, and I don't understand why. It is such a nice smelling perfume, and this is one of those perfumes that I mix with literally everything. I feel like I love it as a base. It just adds a little extra like something, and to me this perfume smells like a really hot, sexy girl. Like, this could be worn during the day and it could be kind of like played off as like this like innocent daytime sweet scent, but it also has this scent to it that makes it very like suspicious. Suspicious is not the right word. Mysterious and like nighttimey. Like, it's like a very sexy, there's something in it that makes it kind of like it's like juicy in a way. Like, that's such a good word. Juicy. Yes. It's very juicy. It makes me want to like literally like chew. Weird. I know, but that's the best way I can describe it. I mean, it literally makes you like salivate. It kind of reminds me of what I would envision like a young 20-something-year-old's Juicy Couture perfume to smell like. I don't think I've ever smelled that perfume, and if I have, I don't remember, but I would imagine that this is what it should smell like once she grew up. Like, she is now in her late 20s or early 30s, and she smells like this. She's still that hot girl, but she has a little more wisdom. It has like a little bit of a vanilla, but I think the fruitiness is like more overpowering than the vanilla, that like juiciness. It's so good. I love this perfume. This is, I was gonna say it, I was gonna give it away, but this is definitely up there in the list, okay? First of all, the bottle is stunning. I thought at the beginning that you're supposed to like spray it by squeezing the heel, which would have been genius, but no, you just spray the top. Okay, I'm realizing that I love the perfumes in this category. Maybe it's just because it's summer, but this next perfume, it's another travel size that I think I might buy the full size of. This is the KLE Utopia Vanilla Cocoa. This perfume smells delicious. My younger sister put me onto this. She was wearing it and I was like, you smell delicious. I'm gonna buy that. And I did, and I nearly finished the bottle. I don't personally smell a ton of coconut in this. Again, this is like a very juicy perfume. I think I'm realizing I like a juicy perfume in the summer. It kind of reminds me of like, I don't even want to say berries, but like peaches or like apricots, that sort of smell. I don't know if I'm just saying that because the color is kind of like a peachy tone, but there's also like a very pretty vanilla aspect to it. I just think this scent is so stunning. 10 out of 10, and it lasts really long as well. I think this perfume is like a girl that's on a tropical vacation, but she's not really at the beach. She's like going to dinner now. She's going to dinner, or she's gonna go like hang out in the city, in the town, go dancing. This is what she's wearing. So she's like in that hot, warm setting, but it's more like elevated nighttime, not really like casual chilling by the pool. That's what this smells like. We're moving on to the sweet category, and first up, we have Burberry Goddess. This is my girl. This is my bestie. I love her. I will do anything for her. First of all, the bottle, stunning. Again, you can see the liquid in it, which I love in a perfume, and it's gold. I don't need to spray it on a paper because I literally wore it today. It is, initially when you smell it out of the bottle, a little spicy, very warm, not as vanilla-y as you might think. And then once it dries down, that spiciness kind of goes away, and you're left with a very vanilla / perfumey smelling scent. If you like that smell of like perfume, you'll like this because it definitely has that like strong scent to it. It lasts on your skin really long. You need like 3 sprays max, especially if you're going into like the office or somewhere where you don't want to like have people choking up on you. I personally love to wear more if I'm in a setting where it's appropriate. It does naturally feel a little more like nighttime, evening, but I wear it during the day and I think it matches that vibe as well. I think it kind of reminds me of the YSL Libre in the sense of like it being very businesswoman-y and very like confident and sort of like dominant, assertive, like sophisticated. That's what I'm picturing. Like, again, you're in heels when you're wearing this perfume, and I love it. I love this perfume so much. I think this is such a good perfume, and she's my sweet, sweet angel. And as I mentioned before, I find brands that I like in perfume, and one of those brands is also Burberry. So this is the Burberry Her Elixir perfume. There's 2 versions of this. There's the Her, which is like that clear bottle, and then I think the liquid is pink. And then there's the Her Elixir, which is this one where the bottle's opaque, you can't see in it, and it's just like this light pastel pink. This is very much strawberries and cream. Like, literally picture strawberries and cream, like the most expensive strawberries you've ever had and the most expensive whipped cream you've ever had. That's what this is. I love this perfume. I think it's so pretty. I think that you could wear it during the day, during the summer, during the spring, but it also can be worn during the fall and winter, and like you're not doing too much. It's very unique. It's more like sweet and soft. Oh, I love this perfume so much. I haven't worn it in a couple weeks, and now I'm like, I need to spray her because this is such a good perfume. Like, it is so good. And okay, we're gonna do a really interesting one, and this is another travel size. This is the Love by Kilian, and this apparently is the scent that Rihanna wears. But I remember a couple years ago, people said that she wore this, and it smells so good. I don't know why though. The past few times I've worn it, I've gotten a headache that day, and I think it has to do with the perfume. And I'm not overspraying it, but it is a very strong perfume. It's one of those where you only need like 3 sprays max, and it lasts all day. It smells delicious. Like, this is one of those perfumes that is so unique. I want to try and wear it again and see if it gives me a headache because it's so pretty. Like, I feel like this is the type of perfume that would make people like want to chase after you. Oh, I just realized it's actually called Love by Kilian Don't Be Shy. I think Don't Be Shy is the actual like name of this specific perfume. Speaking of celebrities, this used to be my daily perfume for 2 years straight. And this is the Ariana Grande Cloud perfume. This perfume needs to be sprayed because I haven't sprayed her in quite a while. I actually got this perfume for my little sister, my youngest sister Megan, for Christmas last year. It's definitely younger and it definitely is like very sweet, but it's not like a straight up just vanilla. Like there's other things going on in it that make it a little more interesting. And although it's very sweet, it is kind of like light. So I do think it's good for during the day. And it is one of those perfumes where I think you can spray a lot of and kind of get away with it and not, you know, kill someone near you, which is nice. Cutesy, sweetsy, I don't know, like learning how to be a woman, kind of. Like that sounds so dramatic, but it kind of reminds me of that phase of like learning how to now be like an adult as a girl, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's what this smells like. I love this perfume. Last perfume in this category. Next up we have Kaili Vanilla, and I feel like everyone and their mother has this perfume, and honestly for good reason. It's a really great one to kind of like add to other scent palettes. Like if you're wearing another perfume and you want to just like make it a little sweeter, make it a little warmer, this is a great perfume to kind of just spray on top, because I will say it's a pretty simple perfume. It's very like classic vanilla. There is a note of sort of like spiciness, sort of like cola or like root beer, which sounds so weird. I remember when I first got it, Sam smelled it and she was like, it kind of smells like root beer. And ever since that happened, I smell it in here and I know what she means. But I think when it dries down, that root beery smell kind of goes away and it turns into literally just like straight up vanilla. This to me smells like a very clean girl, like a girl that like always wears a slick back and has like little hoops in me basically, and is wearing like a Lululemon set. Like it's very simple. I feel like I'm describing her as like being basic, but that's not what I mean. It's like simple in a way that's just very like, I don't know how to explain it. I think this is just a perfume that I reach for when I'm feeling like I'm not doing too much. Like I'm not gonna do the most on my makeup, do the most on my outfit, do the most on my hair. It's very simple, and that's what this perfume is for. Okay, last category in my little book, we have warm. And when I said warm, I don't really know how to describe it. I think I saw that it was called like woodsy online. I was trying to search up like what the categories are called. I think they're called woodsy, but to me it's like woodsy, spicy, warm, musky, like all of those scents go into this category. So let's get into it. Okay, first up, YSL Black Opium. This perfume I don't actually reach for or wear anymore. I haven't worn it in years. But this was a perfume that I wore when I was like at the end of high school and the beginning of college, maybe all the way through college actually. To me, it smells like being young and hot in the clubs. Like literally this perfume smells like being in the club. I don't know how else to explain it to you, and maybe that's not what your experience with this perfume is. Maybe you wear it as like a mother, but I think just like scent is so nostalgic, so for me it's hard to picture anything other than being young, hot, and in the club. Like I literally am picturing having skinny jeans on with my thigh-high, like fake suede boots. That's exactly what this perfume smells like. And like a little like strappy top. Do you know what I mean? Like one of the ones that had like straps all the way through, like practically little shoelaces all the way through the front, making a little V. That's exactly what this perfume smells like. And it actually still smells pretty good out of the bottle. I thought it would smell really bad because it's old, but it smells really good. YSL is one of those other brands that I really love their perfumes. They last really well on me, or maybe just in general. I don't know if it's just like a skin type thing or if it's like everyone has the same experiences with how long they last. But I will say they do last really long and they smell delicious. And I guess they hold up pretty well because it's been quite a while since I've sprayed this and it smells really good. It smells, there's like a sweet vanilla scent to it, but then there's also a bit of like a spiciness, but not in a way that's like too spicy. It's like the perfect amount of spice in this perfume. And it's definitely very sexy. It's definitely like not too grown or not too young. This next one is the Kaili invite only perfume. This is actually a regret purchase, which is so sad because I don't really have very many of those. This perfume, I did not realize when I bought it. I was in London, so I couldn't return it after I had it. And it is so spicy smelling. Like, it is so spicy smelling. I feel like the only time you could wear it is literally on Christmas Day. Other than that, please keep this like in the house. It smells like you put all of the cinnamon and nutmeg and cardamom that you could find and you shook it up and put some vanilla in it, and this is what you gave me. It's just like so spicy. I feel like on someone This could be good. It's just like a lot. Like, it's very intimidating. It's very, I don't know. It's too much for me. It's like too overpowering. Every time I wear it, I'm kind of like, ugh. So I don't really reach for this anymore, but it definitely fits into this category. And I have one that is like this, but way better because it's not as strong, and I'll show you that. So that perfume is the Replica by the Fireplace. This is the perfect amount of spice. I feel like it has that same like sweetness, the vanilla. It has like, you know, all the cinnamon, the cardamom, the nutmeg put in here as well, but not to the point of like wanting you to like choke out on the cinnamon challenge. It's more vanilla than it is spicy, and it literally smells like By the Fireplace. Like, I feel like this is such a great fall wintertime perfume. Before I show you guys my little perfume oil collection and the favorite one that I use every single day, I'm going to show you my top 3 perfumes, and those are these 3. So the first one is the Burberry Her Elixir. I mentioned I love this perfume. I think it's just so beautiful. Like, it is just such a beautiful scent. And the next one up is the Burberry Goddess perfume. I mentioned again, I love this perfume. It's so sophisticated, so grown, so sexy, and I love it. And then last but not least, the perfume that I mentioned I was wearing, like have been wearing basically every single day, the Carolina Herrera Good Girl Supreme perfume. I love this perfume. It literally smells like seduction in a bottle to me, and I just need it. I need it. Okay, so I have a few perfume oils. I'm worried that you can't get one of them. I'm going to show you anyways, just in case you can. I guess you can buy it online, but I'm going to show you anyways. So the first one, the one that I mentioned I wear every single day, is the Vanilla Musk by Namat. I feel like everyone and their mother talks about this perfume, and it's for such good reason. This lasts on your skin really well. You can keep it in your purse. I always have it on me because it's something I like to just like reapply. And the smell of this is so delicious. It matches with so many different perfumes. It lasts really long. I got mine on Amazon, but I think you can get them at like Whole Foods and stores like that. It's just so good. It's just like such a good vanilla. It's not a cheapy smelling vanilla. It's very good. It's very, very good. And then next up we have this Maroma Vanilla Passion perfume. This kind of reminds me of like a child's toy. Like, I don't know if it's Polly Pocket that I'm thinking of, but I think there's a child's toy that smells a lot like this. That might sound like, why would you like that? But there's something about it that I really like, because it doesn't like smell like that naturally. It's just because I've smelled that I've correlated the two things together. Anyways, this perfume smells really good. It smells a very summertime vanilla, so it's like sweet, but it has very like fruity undertones. And then last but not least, I actually got this at the place that I get my massages, and this is the Vanilla Sandalwood Coconut Oil based roll-on perfume oil. And by the way, with all of these perfume oils, you want to shake them before you use them because the perfume kind of like settles in the oil. So the website says sophialaurencandleco.com. So hopefully you guys can get a hold of this. I think that she makes these like fresh batches in Ontario with like all homegrown stuff, I'm pretty sure. And I love this perfume. This perfume really does smell like a little like yogi girl, which I really love. Like, the place that I get my massages at is very much wellness center core. And I love this perfume. I think it's so pretty. It smells so pretty. There's something like, maybe it's like mint or something. I don't know. There's just something very like fresh in it, although it is very sweet and like comforting. Anyways, I feel like I've rambled for so long, and I have all these random little tissue papers scattered around here full of perfume. I need to go air out this room before me and Miko go to sleep, because I don't want him or me to be getting headaches. If you want to see more videos on like smelling good essentials, like for example, hair oils, body sprays, because I didn't even show you any of that, my body wash, my body lotion, oils, things like that, let me know, because I did actually do like an everything shower routine, or like how to smell good routine a couple of months ago. And so if you want to go watch that video, you can, but there are some updates in terms of like products. I was also thinking about doing a little purse collection, because I love my purses. Some of them are thrifted, some of them are designer, some of them are secondhand designer. So if you want to see my purses, definitely let me know, because I'd love to show you those. And if you have any other video ideas for fashion or beauty, let me know. Again, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have, I love you so much. Don't know what this accent is, but I'm gonna stop now. Like the video if you liked it, by the way, and comment down below a heart if you've made it this far into the video. Okay, bye.